March 2024 Astrology, Unlocking Your Fate. This forecast is for the March eclipse information and more for the rest of the month. We are closing out 2024's first period of this open and free period with personal planet retrogrades, where you can plan, you can create, you can manifest, you can launch things. We are also in the shadow of eclipse season. This is a time where we're traversing back and forth between the me and the we sectors of your chart, between Aries and Libra. We're starting the month off strong with Aquarius energies that encourage all types of humanitarian efforts, internet-based connections, projects. I want you to be thinking about like new technology, AI, science, futuristic inventions, and Pisces energy. This is also a strong force of energy because there are so many personal planets here. So you're going to be feeling the other energy of other people. It's like feeling other people's feels. And we will all have this high emotion, this compassion, and this intuition at this time period. Hi, I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate, and this is your March 2024 monthly astrology forecast. To get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. Now let's dive in. So for Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising, we are starting off the month of March with the Aquarius energy having a focus on your fourth house of your home, your traditions, people that feel like home, your real estate. The fourth house is property. It's the foundation of which you build everything in life. And Aquarius is unique, think outside the box, be creative. Now, the other energy that we're talking about is your fifth house, Pisces. Pisces is watery, intuitive, psychic, dreamy, and the fifth house for you is about love affairs or children. It's creative pursuits, so you're really going to be in tune to all forms of poetry or art or music, taking risks, anything that gets you in tune to the universe. It gets your creative energies flowing. So that's where your month starts off with. As we move forward, I want to take us to the first transit worth noting. We have Mars square Uranus. So Mars is in your fourth house of your home, your family, your roots, your foundation. It is your people who feel like family, the people who have shaped you. And Mars is fire, passion, drive, energy, and wanting to move forward. In a square, squares are difficult energies that have to be integrated. Because Mars is in an air sign, it is square with Uranus in an earth sign in your seventh house of partnership, relationship, your significant other, your business partner, your best friends, your clients. The seventh house is the house where you negotiate, you cooperate, you learn to negotiate. It's unwritten or like verbal or nonverbal promises that you have with other people. And so now we have this square. Look, this is going to be a lot of energy for everybody. Everybody's going to be feeling it. This is where you're going to be feeling it in your life between these two areas. Mars and Uranus together is a difficult combination in that Uranus is very unpredictable and it's about rebellion and sudden erratic decisions, burning these major bridges between people that have to do with your home and people that you either are clients with or business relationships with or partners or significant others. Now, the seventh house does represent open enemies and exes, so know that that may play into this. This could be a time that you could say or do something that you might regret later. It is going to be you feeling impatience, irritability. This could lead to unexpected fights and arguments. I want to bring in one other aspect with this in that Mercury is the way that we communicate, talk, exchange ideas, is leaving on the same day your fifth house of creativity and moving into your sixth house of your coworkers. What you do on a daily basis, some of these topics being called into question. The sixth house is alternative health issues. It's your mental, physical, spiritual, psychological health, well-being. It's mentors and guides. It's who you connect up with, whether it be through coworkers or who you have health practices with, like, I'm going to meet up with someone for yoga, or I meet up with someone to take a daily walk with the dog. The sixth house is alternative health practices, but it's also where we have self-care for ourselves, and it's the balance between work and home and what we do for ourselves and who we connect up with. And so Mercury moving into Aries, Aries wants to initiate. Aries is another fire sign. You're going to find that your communication, Mercury, is going to be very fiery, passionate, quick, can be heated, and you're going to want to take action on things right away. You're going to want to initiate. You're going to want to take the lead, and you're going to feel like you are in the right about this. All right, so then as we move forward, on March 10th, we now have a new moon in the sign of Pisces. Remember that new moons, they're fresh starts, clean slates, new beginnings, and Pisces is watery, intuitive, and psychic. And this is you starting a new project. It could have something to do with children or love affairs or wanting to launch something that is very creative to you. The fifth house is where you want to gamble or take a risk on something. It's where you want to have romance and sink into like arts and creativity. So this new moon is going to leave you feeling dreamy, wanting to pursue all of these ventures and projects where they're more spiritual in nature, so that you can feel one with the universe or one with the earth. You may have these new opportunities to explore your creative pursuits at this time and tap into your intuitive side. Definitely pay attention to dreams, synchronicities, like finding a feather, finding a coin, hearing a song, angel numbers. All of these things are available to you during a Pisces new moon. Then, as we move to March 11th, on March 11th, we're going to have Venus. Venus is the goddess of love and beauty, and she wants to unite and bring together. Now, Venus moves into the sign of Pisces. She's joining this beautiful Pisces puddle that's going on here of sinking into things. And Venus coming together with love and relationships can really bring in like a love affair. And the love affair can be with somebody, or a love affair of feeling so connected to something that you want to create. Remember that the fifth house is things that you do that bring you joy and pleasure. And now Venus brings these things together. It wants to unite. Venus also represents our cash and our property. And so this could be, I want to create this and I want to make money at this. I want to launch a new project to move forward with. And so tapping into heartfelt energies that you desire to have more spiritual connections with those that you love, or that you're going to be more compassionate, more gentle with others in your daily practice. And this could be through children, or I also say through childlike activities, adult playmates, people that you want to connect up with in order to heal our inner child. All right, so then the next thing is March 19th. I love this because on March 19th, we have the sun moving into the sign of Aries. So the sun in Aries is our astrological new year. So happy new year. And this is going to be a time for you to push forward with what you are motivated for and what you want to initiate. You started something at the new moon, and Aries moving into a fire sign of the warrior is you, the warrior, saying, I want to push forward. I want to lead. I want to begin something, and I want to make it a daily practice, because it's moving into your sixth house of what do I need to do, or my daily habits. The sixth house is also where we not just our daily habits, but it's where we pay attention to our self-care and alternative care. So is what you are creating going to heal something from within or help and support others? Because the sixth house is also where we are of service to other people. So focus on what's motivating you, take the lead, and push forward at this time. All right, next we have Mars entering into the sign of Pisces around March 22nd. Mars is joining this Pisces energy. I'm calling it the Pisces puddle because it's like literally sinking into the feels of everybody else's feels. It's understanding what people around you are feeling and not being able to differentiate between yours and theirs. Now, Mars is a fire sign. In the sign of water, Mars is the planet of passion and desire. And so when it moves into the sign of Pisces, your passion and desire and your focus turns to more spiritual and creative pursuits of what do you want to go after? What do you want to initiate? Where do you want to take risks? Remember the fifth house: children, love affairs, gambling, creativity, art, writing, poetry, all of these areas. It's you feeling connected to your dreams, your intuition, and into the universe. All right, then on March 25th. So on March 25th, we now move into have this Libra lunar eclipse. This is the first eclipse of the year. So we have the sun illuminating your sixth house of where you want to be of service to others and your daily habits, and it is illuminating. This eclipse is a full moon. There will be some closures, some endings, a culmination. Eclipses are huge. They eclipse people, places, and things into our life and out of our life, and once they're gone for good. This is I expect to have feelings of fullness, of completion. Eclipses bring about drama and manifestations around, this one's around relationships. It is in your 12th house. It is releasing of karma. This can be releasing of, this could literally be you saying, I can be released from this institution or this affliction. It can be your subconscious mind. The 12th house is where we self-isolate. So there could come a time where this is, you are able to release yourself from this, or you will be released from this. The 12th house is also our dreams, the Akashic records. It's our past lives that are brought in, and it's angels and our guides. And it is also the house of karma and releasing ourselves or cutting away karma through these major breakthroughs, offering these endings, and then it brings about a new beginning. So it's a hallmark of this huge energy at this time, and it will have to do also with relationships. Remember that the 12th house is also the house of hidden enemies, and it's also of self-sabotage. And so this could be you releasing yourself of the self-sabotage and of things that you brought in with you, or breaking that chain so you don't repeat it again, either for the rest of your life or the generations that come after you. And it can also be cutting the ties between you and the hidden enemies that are in your life. All right, so Scorpio, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystik.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.